Hi, welcome to the team. My name is Darren Smith, Southside's Property Compliance Manager. I will be outlining the measures we have in place to minimise the impact of COVID in the office, and will be going over the general risk assessment for the office spaces. This will include the fire evacuation plan for both 20 Nicholson Street and 30 Nicholson Square. First is the office risk assessment, COVID risk assessment. Lateral flow tests are to be done every day before starting work. Masks are to be worn by team members when moving through the office. Office surfaces will be cleaned daily. Disinfectant wipes are provided at desk areas to wipe down keys and other office supplies. Team members are to take responsibility to keep their own desks clean. Hands are to be washed with soap and water ideally, or hand sanitizer that is provided at the front of the office doors. Red touch point stickers are placed on common items that are used by multiple people. This is to remind you to sanitize or wash your hands after touching them. Windows are opened and closed to provide ventilation throughout the day. All team meetings are postponed until further notice. Social distancing markers are present throughout both office spaces to let you know to keep 2 meters apart. If you suddenly develop any symptoms that can include a cough, fever, runny nose, loss of smell and taste, a sore head and body aches, you are to leave the office immediately. Now we're going on to the general office risk assessment. When lifting heavy objects, always lift with your legs and not using your back. Ensure workstation is clear of hazards and obstacles. Don't plug appliances into sockets that look overly dirty and damaged or discolored, and be mindful when using extension cables not to overload the sockets. Please ensure phone and laptop chargers are removed from sockets at the end of the day or switched off at the wall. Care must be taken around the staircases to avoid tripping or falling down them. When in the basement storage area of 30 Nicholson Square, be mindful of the low ceiling and the hanging cables hanging from the ceiling. Let your line manager know if you leave the office. This can include going for a lunch break or for any other reason. Ensure equipment such as monitors, desk and chair are adjusted correctly. If additional equipment is required, such as a wrist rest, this can be requested through speaking to John at jd@southsidemanagement.com. If working alone, adhere to our lone working policy. This is found in the TOM manual and is being updated currently. If you're using a company vehicle, adhere to our vehicle policy. Emma Ewan can show you where that is. If there's something that could cause harm to yourself or another member of the team or visitor that you notice, please let Darren, so that's me, know by dsm@southsidemanagement.com. Team members have a responsibility to take reasonable measures to ensure their own health and safety and the safety of others. Lastly, we're going to go over the office fire evacuation plan. So for 20 Nicholson Street, the fire escape routes are the front door with the electrical lock. The second escape route is through the common stair access from the first floor. For the 30 Nicholson Square, the fire escape routes are the front door leading into the street outside, and the front door on the ground floor leading to the common stair. The last escape route here is the first floor common stair door. Upon hearing the fire alarm sound, make your way calmly to any of these exits, where you will gather at Nicholson Square Gardens across the road from each office space. Lastly, I will list off the trained first aiders in both of the office spaces. For 30 Nicholson Square, the first aiders are Angela McIntyre, Perry Permani, Leah Birch, Shireen Solek, Eleonora Vaca, Darren Smith and Dominic Sapinski. For 20 Nicholson Street, it's Danny Briggs, Emma Ewan, Catherine Dalrymple, Valerie Gilmore and Claire Simpson.